everyone! Welcome to another Croatian lesson. Today we're gonna do another grammar lesson. The topic is verbal aspect. If you haven't seen our other grammar videos, please go watch them so you know a little bit more about this topic. They're all on our Facebook page and also on our new YouTube page. Before I begin this lesson, I would also like to invite you to join Školica. In the description of this video you can find our links for free trial lesson, and we're gonna explain everything about our lessons and about our method of learning Croatian. Today's lesson is gonna be about verbal aspect, like I said, and I chose words that had something to do with food. Piti, to drink, jesti, to eat. Just a small reminder: verbal aspect is way of using, or actually imperfective and perfective aspect of the verb. So these piti and jesti are imperfective forms, and popiti, napiti se, pojesti, najesti se, prejesti se are perfective forms. And as I said in my previous videos, with imperfective forms of the verbs, we emphasize the process. The result is not so important. And with the perfective one, we emphasize on the result. It's a short action, something that's already finished. And as I said, a problem with this grammar topic is that you cannot actually predict how to create the perfective forms out of the imperfective forms. So you actually have to learn a group or verbs in pairs. That's why we are giving you groups and pairs here with sentences, so you can learn them better. And of course, practice makes perfect. Join us so we can practice one-on-one or in groups, and everything is gonna be easier. Of course, you can always write some questions in the comment section below. If you still have problems with the logic behind the verbal aspect, please write in the comment section below so I can explain it maybe in another way. Because when you understand the logic, it's going to be easier for you to memorize the verbs and then to use them. So please, if something is still unclear, write a comment. And now we can go to our lesson. So one more time. Piti. Piti is to drink. Piti. The imperfective form. Piti. To drink. Ujutro uvijek pijem vodu I čaj. So we are emphasizing the process here. We are saying something that's actually happening. We don't care if someone finished this action. We are just saying something about the process. So here we are saying that in the morning I will drink water and tea, for example. So we know nothing about the result of the drinking or the water and the tea. We are just saying something about the process. The process that's been happening every morning, for example. So ujutro uvijek pijem vodu I čaj. So this is a process that's happening. We know nothing about the result. Piti, pijem, first person piti, pijem. And also I encourage you to write your own sentences with these verbs. The first perfective form of piti is popiti. Popiti. Popiti means to finish drinking, and now we know something about the result. Now we are saying, okay, I either finished or I haven't or I didn't finish something that I drank. Vodu sam popila do pola, a čaj do kraja. So now we are saying something about this, the result of this action of drinking, and then we say, okay, I drank the water halfway, for example, and I finished the tea. Do kraja means that you actually finished something. Do kraja, till the end, do kraja. A do pola is halfway. That means do pola means halfway. Vodu sam popila. So now that's the finished action. You're not doing it anymore. You're finished with the drinking. And now we see the result. Okay, so the result of our drinking was that water was drank halfway and the tea was finished. Vodu sam popila do pola, a čaj do kraja. So I drank the water halfway and I drank the tea all the way, or I finished the tea. I finished drinking. Popiti. Piti, popiti. And there is another one, another perfective form. NAPITI SE. NAPITI SE. NAPITI SE means to get drunk. And you can already see why is it perfective form. So it's the result again of drinking. When you drink too much, you get drunk. So NAPITI SE, to get drunk. And now you can use it in any sense you want. Uvijek kad idem van s Marijom, napijem se. So like always when I go out with Marija, I get drunk. So we do say that that's something that happens always when you get out with Marija, but that's the result. The result is that you get drunk. If you want to say that you drink too much every time when you go out with Marija, you could also say it, but you have to use the process. You have to use the aspect that tells you something about the process. But now we want to say something about the result, and that's the result is that you get drunk. Uvijek kad idem van s Marijom, napijem se. Napijem se, so I get drunk. Piti, popiti, napiti se. That's the first one. The second one is JESTI. JESTI. JESTI means to eat. Similar logic, but we have one extra here. So let's see. JESTI. Volim jesti u restoranu. So this is something that you may say that's that you enjoy the process of. You enjoy the process of eating in a restaurant. Volim jesti u restoranu. I like to eat in the restaurant, but we in Croatian we think, okay, we love the process. Volim jesti u restoranu. Jesti. So that's the imperfective form, or so-called long form, because you're telling something about the long process, or short, or any process that may be. And let's see the first perfective form. Pojesti. Pojesti. Pojesti, similar as to popiti. Pojesti means to finish eating. We now talk about the results of our process of eating. So, jesti, jesti, jesti. Jedem. I'm eating, and then when I'm finished, I can say, okay, pojela sam. I'm finished. Kada su porcije prevelike, ne mogu sve pojesti. So when the portions are too big, I just can't finish everything. So I can't eat all everything that's there when the portions are too big. So you're saying something about the result. The result is that you can't finish this. So that's why we use the perfective pojesti. Kada su porcije prevelike, ne mogu sve pojesti. So I cannot finish. Ne mogu sve pojesti. And our next one, najesti se. Najesti se. Najesti se means when you are actually full. When you eat and then you're full, you can say najela, najeo sam se. Often when you visit your grandma. And you can then say, if your grandma allows it, of course, ne mogu više, hvala, najeo sam se. So, thanks, hvala, ne mogu više, I can't eat anymore, I'm full, najeo sam se, I'm full, najeo sam se. So again, we're talking about the finished result. Ne mogu više, hvala, najeo sam se. Something that rarely happens in Croatia when you're at your grandma's. You just have to eat everything. No exceptions. I'm kidding. Of course, but ne mogu više, hvala, najeo sam se means can't eat anymore, thanks, I'm full. And then, so actually that's similar, the same thing as NAPITI SE i NAJESTI SE, but the result of drinking is a little bit different than the result of eating. And the last one, the bonus one, PREJESTI SE. That means that you overate, so when you're not only full, but you just ate really too much. Za Božić sam se prejeo. So, for Christmas, or for example, for last Christmas, I overate. Prejeo sam se. Pojeo sam više nego što mogu. So, I finished eating too much of all the food. That's why we use here and here different versions of the perfective form. So we say pojeo sam, I finished, and I ate more than I could, and then we can conclude prejeo sam se, this was just too much, prejeo sam se. Za Božić sam se prejeo, I overate, prejeo, I ate more than I could. Pojeo sam više nego što mogu. So these are all the versions for PITI and JESTI for today. Please ask anything that may still be unclear. And now I'm gonna take a look at some of the comments. I see that Joe wrote that likes to sign up. So actually in the description of the video you can see a little sign up for a free trial lesson, and then just click on the link, the German or the English one, and then it's gonna take you to the right page so you can sign up. Ja sam odlično, hvala Hasan, kako si ti? You can also write me, how are you today? I actually forgot to ask at the beginning. I was all in my lesson today. But please do write something in the comment section below. You can also chat with one another if you see that someone is learning Croatian and you want to chat a little bit. That's always a good exercise. And I think I'm gonna finish my lesson here today. And I will also answer your comments for a bit. So feel free to write some comments right now or a little bit later. I know that this time slot is a little bit problematic for Europe because you're working probably because it's around 2 p.m. And I do apologize one more time for that. I already said that, but for now we have a lot of lessons, online lessons in the evening. So this is actually those slots are reserved for our students because they cannot actually attend our lessons earlier. So we reserve, or we leave these slots in the evening for them. Maybe at some point we will move it a little bit, but we will let you know. Thank you very much for joining, and join us again next week. Andrea is gonna be next week with you with another vocabulary lesson, and then in 2 weeks another grammar lesson, and then until then, practice, write some sentences. You can also write them in the comment section below. I will correct them, and then in 2 weeks you can continue with your grammar. And in the meantime, learn vocabulary. Hvala vam. Thank you. Hvala. Vidimo se. See you. Bog.